Grand Rising. Good morning, Louise. How are you? Good morning, good morning. Grand Rising, everyone. Good morning, Janet and Aunt Tree Shop. Good morning, Beth. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, love. I am good, thank you, and how are you? Window a little. Thank you very much. Okay, yesterday we made these flowers. Do you remember I told you you are very welcome? Mooney is sleeping away like a little baby. So if you remember, I showed you these flowers. Let's ignore that petal for a second. But do you see how they swole? They are swollen up this morning, except for one. Good morning, Seymour. So show you. They all, thank you, thank you. I won't be making these today. I will be adding them to a stand. But if you want to learn how to make them, the replay is on YouTube. I will be showing this one, and we're going to do some clusters. You are very welcome. We're going to make clusters. We are going to put them on a hoop stand and add all the flowers. Thank you, Beth. So Deanna's got the house to herself until Friday afternoon. Good morning, Deanna. Okay. I thought I needed the sizer, but I don't need it. So I was contemplating, my stand is gold, and you are going to be able to see the stand. Okay, sorry, not today. So first I thought I'm going to do gold clusters, but I'm thinking better to go with this. I use mirror green and the ice mint. So the colors that are in the middle is what I'm going to use. And even though there's going to be a gold stand showing, that is okay. So the first one I'm going to start with my voice this morning. Okay, Callison Mirror Green. These are 12-inch balloons, and there is going to be no sizing. Just random sizing. I'm going to make a couple more pairs. Now when I do the last pair, I'm going to, well actually right now I'm going to inflate this one. And then I'm going to release the air, and I will be inflating it again. This way, I'm going to keep this one looking bigger, and it could almost act like an 18-inch balloon, saving us some money from buying 18-inch balloons. And at this one, and here you would have a cluster. I know, love, I love the mirror green. I love all the mirror colors. And yes, it definitely is a great alternative to the 18-inch, because they are expensive. So I'm going to repeat this at bargainballoons.com. I'm going to repeat the steps. I keep looking beyond you guys because I have, hello Z, I had put some of the clusters from last week onto the stand. We're not using that today, but I'm using it as a guide. I had already done that one. Thank you, thank you. So you see, it could definitely pass off that it's 18 inches, especially when you do these smaller. We have to save money when times are tough. So there is my second one. Now I'm going to use Allison Aura Ice Mink. Thank you. I'm going to do the same thing. Where am I? This one I think I'm going to keep them all smaller. No, I'm going to make one look like 18-inch. Love this color too, especially when you put it with the mirror green. I am going to do, if you remember that 4-hoop stand that I have, it's a 4-hoop tier stand. We are going to put clusters on it and then add the flowers from yesterday. And I'm also going to show you guys how to make this flower. So for this one, you're going to need 2 260s. One of the 260s, you're only going to need a piece of it. Okay, now I'm going to do the one that's going to represent the 18-inch, Thank you, when you see your balloon is coming like that at the bottom, you have pretty much overinflated. So don't go too much more than that. It may put that, and then put this, twist it over to lock it in place. Good morning. We are using Calisan Aura Ice Mint and Calisan Mirror Green. And then we're going to be adding flowers that are macaron pink. So we are using 3 different collections of Calisan. And let me look at what my next part is going to be. And now I'm going to get Calisan Mirror Green 5-inch balloons. We are going to make clusters. Let me just check something for a second. Let's do it the easiest way possible. Sometimes it doesn't want to inflate. The balloons are so thick. Thank you, thank you. So I am going to make, I think, 6 pairs. It's very stubborn. Okay, I'm going to make a cluster of 6. And I'm going to do another one just like that. And by the way, in case you missed it yesterday, we have opened up the ticket sales for our class on June 9th. So if you go into my bio, into my profile, you'll see my bio. Click on the link tree, and the first link is the class. Click on that link. Once you go to that page, you can read all the information. Scroll down to the bottom, and there will be a form for you to fill out. You fill out that form, and then you will receive an email with the payment link. Once you have paid, you will receive your code to get into the class, and you'll receive more information. I am from Belleville, Ontario, Canada. The class is going to feature myself, Amanda from Bobo Balloons, and Dawn from Balloons by Florally Yours. And it is online, and the cost is 45 pounds, which equals to 60 US, or I think about 80 Canadian. It doesn't want to inflate. That came out weird. And yesterday, when somebody asked if spaces were limited, I thought we weren't limiting them, but we are. So if you want to get in, June 9th, 11 a.m. EST or 4 p.m. UK time. So now I have the two clusters. I'm going to take a neck and another neck from the other cluster, and I'm going to tie them together. And it's just like this. Now I need to do some more 5-inch, but this time with the other color, the Aura Ice Mint. And just so everyone knows, when you register to purchase a ticket, Dawn and I also receive an email letting us know that you registered. Good morning, Cookies on Crumble. Love these colors. I think if you click on the link that's in the bio and read all the information, it will give you more details. I think beginners can do it. Yes, we are going to do the class on Zoom, but we are also creating a Facebook group. I'm not sure. It could be because we're doing it on Zoom and we don't want to have too many people. Good morning, and we are making some balloon clusters. They are going to go on a hoop stand, and then we are going to add the flowers we made yesterday. And they certainly did swell up. And I'm also going to show you how to make this flower. We will add this one as well. Okay, let me just look and see. Okay. I'm going to put this part together, and then we're going to make a little bit more. Then we will do the flowers. So yeah, the class will be on Zoom. We are creating a Facebook, thank you, Anne, a private Facebook group, and you will have access to that group, and that is where we are going to put the live replay. But you cannot share out the live replay with anyone. Amanda says if you do, we will know. Okay. The class is only 45 pounds, and that includes 3 of us. So now I'm going to attach, she's going to fly away on me. I'm just going to grab one of the necks. I'm going to grab a neck over here. Yeah, I believe so. I believe you are correct there. So I'm just going to tie them together. You're definitely going to make it that it can't be shared. We are not going to do these designs anywhere else other than the June 9th class. Amanda is doing a bobo that she has never done before and she will never do again. This is an exclusive class. Hello, Peru. Okay, I'm going to get another cluster. I'm going to add this by doing neck to neck again. We can always reposition it afterwards. Be careful always. Okay. Just see now how she's going on the stand. I'm kind of trying to copy what I did previously. That's good enough. Okay, now I'm going to take the, as Dawn would call them, the yummies. We are going to place these. Again, I'm grabbing a neck of the balloon, tying it to another neck. Hold on, I don't want it like that. There we go. I'm going to find another neck. And I'm going to get another neck from the 5-inch clusters and tie them together. Thank you, Beth. I agree. Okay. Let me just take a look-see. Now we are going to add this one. Find a neck over here. And I'm going to add it in. Again, neck to neck. Voila. Okay, so we have our bottom clusters. If I need to readjust, I can. So the next cluster, we are going to do the Aura Ice Mint. And this time, we are just going to make them all a smaller size. We're not going to make one that looks like an 18-inch. Well, thank you very much on YouTube. Yes, it is definitely prom and grad season. that might be tomorrow's video. Good morning, artists. I'm going to be going through the Calisand color book and finding awesome colors to go with the display I'm going to set up in June. Which I'm going to find out if I can take you guys with me. If not, I think I'm going to be doing the setup here, dismantling it, and then bringing it to the job site. Okay, so we have this. Now I'm going to get 2 of the 5-inch mirror green, and I'm just going to make 1 pair. Deanna's saying a possible field trip. Although it is a Saturday, a lot of you are doing your own events. So now I'm going to attach the pair. You could tie it in, or you can just wrap it. I'm just going to wrap it. Okay, now the next one is going to be mirror green. We will make these all be a smaller size as well. And if you want to learn about corporate, Dawn is going to be teaching about corporate. And I am teaching a distortion flower using a technique that I think works amazing. June 9th. And I'm going to make them be a cluster. Beth says she loves field trips. Okay, then I'm going to make a cluster with 2 5-inch balloons. These are Aura Ice Mint. Good morning, Misty / afternoon. Thank you, Pretty Bob. It is going to be at 11 a.m. It is an exclusive class, and to purchase tickets, you will go to the link in my bio. So I just added that one. Love how these colors are going to look all together. Okay, one more cluster. We're going back to the Aura Ice Mint 12-inch balloons. And this time, one of them we're going to make it look like it is 18 inches. So first I'll do 2 smaller ones. Yes, Pretty Pop, we did yesterday. So if you want to purchase tickets, you go to my profile. In my bio, you'll see the link tree. I think you already know about the link tree. Click on the link tree. The first link says class June 9th. Click on there. You can read all the information. When you get to the bottom of that page, there will be a form to fill out. You fill that out, And then Amanda will be selling. She'll be sending you the payment link. Once you've made the payment, then you'll get a confirmation link and it'll give you your code to get into the class. I am excited. And since Amanda's doing the payment and she's in the UK, the payment will be in pounds. So 45 pounds, which is equivalent to 60 US, approximately 80 Canadian. And what's included is myself, John, and Amanda. 3 people for that price. You are very welcome. Okay, this one I'm going to overinflate. You're so excited. Me too. And there is a lot of information on the page when you go there. Amanda describes how these designs will not be available anywhere else but that class. Exclusive. Thank you very much, Busy Bee. Okay, now we're going to make one pair of mirror green 5 inches. Thank you, thank you. She didn't want to go. Yesterday I was saying that I'm thinking like maybe 6. I believe 6 might be like the maximum. I think we are going to allocate about an hour and a half each. That gives us about an hour to do the class, 30 minutes for questions. But we never know. Be prepared that it could be 6 hours. Which seems like a long time. But when you think about some of my lives have been like 3-4 hours, and I don't feel the time, and a lot of you say you don't feel the time. So that time will go by in no time. And put these away. Oh, I forgot to add this one. Thank you so much. Time does fly by, doesn't it? It's because you're enjoying whatever it is. If you're not enjoying doing something, time just ticks and ticks and ticks. But when you enjoy it, it flies right by. Okay, before I bring over the thing, I made these earlier, but I see we are losing a petal. So Master Fixer will fix that in a second. Before I start adding it all, we're going to make some of these. So you're going to need 1 260. These are Calisan Macaron Pink. I'm somebody's asking on YouTube how many years. I started working with balloons in 2001. Decorations was about 2014. So maybe that's why you're getting two different answers. So 5 pumps of air, release some air, and then soften your balloon by squeezing it. Now we're going to make a little loop. This will be a petal. Twist, pull this right through the middle. Now it is locked in place. Give your balloon a squeeze, and we have to make 6 more of these. Good morning. So I made a second one, and continue until we have 7 petals. I might have put too much air in my balloon. I have 5. 6 and 7 is going to be tight. So right now it just looks like a schmorts. I love that word. I'm just going to take this and wrap it around as much as I can. There's a reason why I'm wrapping it like this, because I'm going to be popping it and we won't be able to tie it. So that just made it all lock in place. I think it was you, Beth, that said, how do you spell schmorts? Oh, but I wanted to pop, but a little bit nicer. So now we're just going to position. If you see, I'm just kind of pulling them. And we have that part. Now, for your 260 for the middle, I'm going to use Callus and Mirror Green. And I just cut a piece off. We are going to use this piece. Good evening. You want to tie the end. So you have this. These are 260s. Now we just need a little pump of air. We don't need this much air. So you want it about that size. You tie it off so you end up with this. Now you're going to take the one end, take that 260, wrap it in, take the other end, and do the same thing. And you have a nice, perfect little circle in the middle. Thank you, thank you. Now I need to repair. That one broke on me. So I'm going to see if I have a long enough piece. Let's see. This was from yesterday. Thank you, love. Let's see if it's going to be long enough. Thank you. You can do it. So I am going to, thank you, D-Man. I'm going to take the nozzle, or should I say the neck, wrap it around. Going to make a new loop. I think it's going to be a good size. Got that. I don't think I need to tie it because I'm just going to wrap it in. So if one of your petals break, that's all you need to do to fix it. No co-host. Okay, I'm gonna make one more. So we're gonna put 5 pumps. Oh, yeah, you know what, Deanna? I was noticing that the other day too. I'm gonna try moving you away. No co-host. You find they always pop on you. I'm not finding that. Okay, YouTube, let me know if the sounding is better. Because I was noticing that when I was watching the replay. Good morning, good morning. It could be because you are in between the iPad and the laptop. I don't know if that's creating a problem. You have more luck with Sempertex. I used to feel that way. I think it was around 2020 when I started using Calisan. When I first purchased the 260s, I didn't like them. I found that they did pop. However, fast forward years later, I prefer them over the other one. And I don't find too much of them pop. Okay, good. The sounding is much better. All right. I think it was because I had you right next to TikTok. Okay, 5 pumps of air. Release some air. You want it to be nice and soft. Yes, stretch them more. And the key is, you see how soft? You want them to be soft. Even Ron, last weekend, he used some of the Calisan mirror balloons. He fell in love. He's tried the Sempertex Reflex. He feels those pop on him all the time. So this is how much space we have left. So yes, try releasing more air, stretching, stretch, soften them. Good morning, LBD. So I'm going to make a loop, twist it, bring that nozzle right through the loop, and it'll be locked in place. You are late to the party. I have made some clusters. Now we are making these ones. This is actually going to be the last one I'm making though, I believe. Yeah, I think it's going to be the last. So I made 5 pumps of air. I released a bunch of air. Then I created one loop. And you know, we always pull the neck slash nozzle through the loop. Now we are going to make 6 more loops. did look into a multi-streaming platform where I would just stream on the one platform and it would send it out to everywhere. But apparently, this one over there doesn't like that. So I can't do that. So I'm still looking for solutions so I could see your comments better. Okay, 2, 4, 5, and 2 more. My last one is going to be tight. So, my last one, I could just twist right in. Okay, Louise was saying if you applied with Tough Text to get the sample pack, she has emailed them and they are sending out her sample pack. If you haven't received yours, oh, that one is too big. If you haven't received it, send them an email. Okay. That last loop was too big. So, I'm going to make it smaller. Yep. Now again, like the last time, Monday through Friday, around 10 a.m. EST, but I am going to be changing up the schedule. Pull this one and wrap it around. I want to make one day be for subscribers / members fitting only, and I'm thinking of taking one day off. So it will definitely be still 4 days. Every time I do it, I jump. Oh, did somebody turn up the heat? I feel like I want to stick my head in the freezer. The sound out there is noisy. However, I don't care because it is the sound of summer. Somebody is trimming their weeds. Now we need a center, so we had used a 260 earlier. I'm going to continue using that one. I'm going to cut it off right there. I'm going to tie one end. And now put some air in there, not much. Just a little pump. Then we're going to release, tie it. Yeah, I think you're talking about the one before I fixed it. So now take one of those ends, wrap it around, take the other end. I have a link for the apron in my bio. And now we have another flower. So we have 4, and then we have 2 of the ones that I made yesterday. If you remember, I told you they were going to swell. I have no idea why, but one of them has not swollen. This one, all of them have swollen. But I'm kind of glad in a way because now you can see what I mean. So yesterday the whole flower looked like this, but now it is thickened. I like it better after it swells. But I'm still using this flower. I am not going to do a repair because I think it's okay. Now I did last night have to do a repair with this one. The previous petal, the 260, I guess it deflated inside, so it didn't look like this. So I had to re-glue. I'm not sure if you could see where I re-glued it. But once it goes on the stand, nobody will know. Only us. Okay, let me get that stand. And if you missed yesterday, the live replay is available on YouTube. But you're not going to stay there. No, why would you? Okay. Okay, this is the stand we are going to use. And I don't think I've told you guys before, but you can switch up where the hoops are. This hoop can be up here, and then this hoop can be down there, so that you have big, small, big, small. I'm just going to keep it like this for now. Hello, hello. Okay. I am going to move some things around. I think I'm going to push this one over here. Okay. Remove this. I don't think you guys quite see to the floor. So I'm going to move you over there for a second. You guys are always sitting on my turntable. Luckily, I don't spin you. Okay, I think you can see to the floor there. And you guys can see the bottom. And YouTube you can as well. Okay. I am going to add this one. Okay. I am going to, so I put it on the stand, and I'm going to twist two of those, Now it is locked in place. And if you need to do any adjustments, you can. But I think she looks good right there. Now I'm going to take a smaller cluster and this one is going to go over here. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put 2 balloons on like that, twist them, lock them in place. Thank you, thank you. And I'm going to repeat the steps. So I just keep going to opposite sides of the frame. And I will check it after. And one last one. Again, I'm twisting 2 balloons over the stand. Okay, let me just stand back and see. Okay. Now we want to add flowers. I'm just thinking now where, good afternoon, Bless Decorations. Where to put this one so that we don't really notice that. I think it's just me talking about it. Going down. Okay, I think she will look good there. I think. I'm just placing her there for now. And then you can go here. Yeah, I think here. What do you guys think? Am I putting them in a good place? Then we have the smaller flowers. We can add one there, add it to there, over there. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let me grab scrap 260. You're going to carefully turn it around. You can also use a barbell weight with this. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie this 260 right to the stand. Right here. And then I will pull it around that flower. Around the back of it. I'll show you. Okay, so you want to sit right there. So just pull. I feel like I should have made it longer. Okay, so I'm going to pull one of those ends around the quad. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Let's see how that looks. Okay. So that one is attached. I think she's good there. Now we need another 260. You were tagged. Something I missed. Okay. Now this one, if I put it up here, now where am I connecting it? Right here. Okay. So I'm going to tie the 260 end on. And it's literally only like, if you can see the size, it's not very big. Hopefully I'm tying it in the right spot, but I think I can move it if not. I also thought about doing all the clusters in gold and then the pink flowers, but I think this decision was better. So I'm going to put it there. You come back over here. And wrap it around. Wow, I didn't give myself enough space. Wrap this one around. I feel like that first one might have came undone. Let me see. Thank you, Customs. Okay, it didn't come undone, it just went in like that. Okay, let's fix this way. Voila. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Seymour. Okay, you need to please. Alright, let me just, thank you, thank you. Let's step back, take a look. Okay. This. There. We don't want to push up our flower though. Work for me. No. Okay. We will get it. I had her until I messed with it. You are the culprit. It's ever since I moved those. There. You're in love with the pink flowers? Thank you so much. Okay, I'm not touching those flowers no more. We are going to leave you guys alone. Well, except for you, you need to come. Okay. Alrighty. I do have a little bit of neck from the green balloon. These are ice mint, mirror green, and macaron pink. I think we need one right here. I think so. So I'm just going to use that neck with the extra piece, wrapping it around, David. And voila, we got a flower on there. Let's see. Again, thank you, thank you. I'm going to use the neck. And I'm going to put one down here. Oops. Okay. See how that looks. Okay. We have a couple more. They need to have a longer 260 to wrap around the balloon. Okay, I've got some scraps here. I'm just going to cut the closed end off of them. So I'm just going to wrap this around the petal. I'm going to tie it 2 times, of course. And you might need to readjust the petals. And now we have this piece so that we can wrap it right in. I'm wrapping it around the balloon, and then I'm going to wrap it around the flower, one of the petals. Well, I started out, it was going to be like over here, but it went over there. That's okay. flower. I almost feel like I wish I made more of these 260 flowers. I might make another one or two. You know, we need one up here. I feel like we need another one here to cover there. Maybe one there. Another big flower at the bottom, yeah. It would have. I think you're talking about these ones. Still gotta fix that flower. Okay, we're gonna put this one back here. Yes. We're gonna do that. And I need another flower. So 5 pumps of air, release a bunch of air. Squeeze to soften. And then we're gonna make 7 loops. Which I will be making a little bit faster. I need 2 more. I think so, Beth. I think you might be right. She hasn't used the hoop yet. I actually have not heard a peep from her. I'm gonna try that. It's gonna come undone. I'm gonna try just pulling it through the loop. See if we can make it work. I really gotta show more what's happening. Yeah, I did it again. Okay, let me make the shape. I need to get the petal out of view. Alright. Now we need a center. So I am just going to use the remainder of that mirror green 260. I cut the end. Yeah, we needed to. I was forgetting the way I'm adding it. not do that. But yeah, I still have the hoop. I will show you guys in a second, in case you didn't see it. Tie it off. And now I'm going to add it into the center. And voila, we have another flower. This one I want to put right here. Nope. That piece wasn't long enough. So I'm going to attach another piece to give it an extender. We're going to make life a little bit easier and use a longer piece. Okay. Alright, now I just need to fix these guys back. See, just like so. Alright, let's see. You stay there, please, and thank you. That bottom balloon will hold it. Let's see. Thank you, thank you. I think that should be good. But yeah, if I had another flower, like the big one, I would probably put it down there. But if you have a van and you want something to just drop and go, with the exception of making sure these are all good on the stand, I like it. And it doesn't matter that the stand is showing, but that's why I was thinking of doing gold clusters, and then it would just look like they were gold 260s maybe. Okay, let me do this with you, YouTube. Thank you, thank you. Let's go a little bit closer and hook the cord. And there is a link for the stand in my bio. So you see how the balloons, they are swollen, with the exception of that one. I don't know, I guess she was feeling good and she didn't swell up. Okay. Magic talk. Thank you so much, Beth. Thank you, thank you. Okay, there she is. Move that. The color on here, I guess it's the same, but looks a little different. So we have our big flower balloons, our little flowers, and our clusters. And it didn't take us 6 hours to do. Thank you so much, LBD and Lola. Thank you, thank you. And the stand is 5 feet tall, I believe. I'm 5'9", so I'm a little bit taller than the stand. I think it came out pretty good. But again, I keep touching this flower. I will fix her before I do pictures. Well, I think today is an early day, everyone. But I want to mention one more time before I go. The tickets for the class are now on sale. So, if you go to my profile and in my bio there is a link tree, click on the link tree and the first link is going to say class June 9th. The cost is £45, which is equal to 60 US, approximately 80 Canadian. And if you scroll down to the bottom of that page, you will see a form. Fill out the form, and then you will get another email. That one will have the payment link. And then you'll get all the information afterwards. And YouTube, I'm going to say bye, and thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys in the morning. Thank you, Deanna, and see you more over here.